So I'm Federico Andreotti. I'm a lecturer researcher at farming system ecology at Wageningen University, and I coordinate the VUR Games Hub, which is a platform in which researchers and educators use serious games, both digital and board games, as a supporting tools for education.
I'm Demi Hordijk. I'm doing my PhD at Wageningen University, and I also work on the game that we tested on the CiFoS game and how we can use that to develop future food system scenarios.
So the CiFoS model is an holistic model around food system that try to implement many different aspects. So not only livestock, but also crop production, and also looking at the many different dimensions surrounding food systems. So land use, greenhouse gas emission, biodiversity. And it is a model that's been developed over the last 5 years, combining multiple expertise, and it tried to be most comprehensive as possible, with the clear objective of developing these future scenarios that we can use with policymakers to discuss what are the transformation pathways that we need to take. Okay, so the CiFoS game is a fun and playful tool. It's specifically a strategy game, a simulation game that is linked directly to the model. So in principle, the scenarios that are developed into the model, you can put it in the game. And the pathways, transition pathways and scenarios that develop in the game, you can put it back in the model. So in principle, the CiFoS game is a companion tool for researchers to further develop this vision of the future. And we want to use it with decision makers to understand and to explore together what are these visions and to build together the different transition pathways.
So I think the tool is also quite relevant to test out different strategies because you can kind of like change the choices that you made along the way. So if you tried out one strategy, you can and you don't really like the outcomes of it, you can adjust your choices again and see how different strategies play out in the game. And I think in that sort of way, it's quite a useful tool to, in a playful way, really experience like what different, how different choices affect the system in a different way.